Hey Rams fans, I'm Paige Hill and welcome to another exciting season of Rams Nation, your inside look at the players on and off the field. With training camp underway and our first preseason game in the books, join us as we take a closer look at our 2012 draft picks.
Bradford to the end zone, caught, hit the pocket, Chris Long with a sack. James Laurinaitis leading the charge. 10, 5, Jackson's in, touchdown, St. Louis Rams.
Michael Brockers, defensive tackle, St. Louis Rams.
With the 14th pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the St. Louis Rams select Michael Brockers, defensive tackle, LSU.
Oh man, it was amazing, surreal. You always dreamed about, being in the green room and, going through that whole process of me, shaking the commissioner's hand. And I don't know, I was in shock really. When they called me, he was like, yeah, we're gonna pick you up with this next pick. And I'm like, really? Like, no, he's joking, but I mean, I didn't really show no emotion. Everybody else was crying, my agents were crying, my grandmother and my mom were crying, and I'm just like, still in shock really. So it really hasn't hit me yet. So I love being here. I love the team, the fans are great, they're awesome, for somebody that just got picked up yesterday, I'm getting all kind of congratulations, welcome, to St. Louis, and this is home, and so it's all good. Les Snead called my agent, and my agent, they were talking, for a little bit, and I'm like, everybody's calling each other, in the green room, so I'm like, okay, this is just, this is something mediocre, it's nothing big. And then, he gave me the phone and he kind of like slapped my leg like, this is it. And I'm like, really? I'm being Ram? I got on the phone and he was like, yeah, we're thinking about picking you up with this next pick. And, he put Coach Fish on the line and he was like, you ready to go? We got the defensive side set up and we want you a part of it. And I just want the opportunity to play and show the world and these coaches that I'm the player they should have picked up, and I'm really grateful that the Rams chose me, and I'll give them 110%. I'm a physical, nasty defensive tackle that every team I feel like needs on that team. Some guy that'll get hype, when big plays happen and go show all kind of emotion on the field. And I just bring so many things to the football field and defense side of the ball. I feel like I can really improve this team's defense. When I seen that, I was like, that's a little too much for little old me. But I'm just so low key. You could just pick me up in a little truck like Coach Waffle said, and I would have been fine with it. I just wanted to get in here and see the people I'll be working with for a couple of years, and hopefully for the rest of my years, and just get to know them and show them that I'm a great person.
Bradford to the end zone, caught, hit the pocket, Chris Long with a sack. James Laurinaitis leading the charge. 10, 5, Jackson's in, touchdown, St. Louis Rams.
Brian Quick, wide receiver, St. Louis Rams.
With the 33rd pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the St. Louis Rams select
Brian Quick from Appalachian State.
Man, it was a great feeling, man. I'm blessed to be put in this position right now. Knowing I'm going to the Rams, it was a great feeling, man. My heart dropped. It was just, wonderful, man. It was an honor, and I was just like, oh man, they calling my name. So I feel like, they was just kind of like, passing the torch down. Kind of like, you have to step up and, and be that guy, for the Rams. But definitely bringing my character with me. Definitely bringing my speed, I can jump, my ability to jump, catch, my yards after the catch. I can do it all, really. I have great hands, trust coach, and, you know, listen and do the things that he wants me to do to get better. Go out there and practice hard, you know, do the things I need to do to help this organization win.
Janoris Jenkins, cornerback, St. Louis Rams.
With the 39th pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the St. Louis Rams select Janoris Jenkins, defensive back, North Alabama.
A dream come true, you know, a big old smile, and all I can do is just think about my mom and my kids. Just having the opportunity, you know, to play at this level, and I felt like it was an honor and a blessing. Just being around is just an honor, a pleasure, you know, to play with this organization, represent guys like, you know, Torrey Holtz, Marshall Falk, and on my visits I fell in love with it, and I really enjoyed, you know, the coaching staff and how they presented me and accepted me for who I was. And I mean, every day I sit back and think, you know, I came from a small town, you know, really it's nothing, and I put myself in a situation where, you know, I got in some trouble, and I had to find a way out, and you know, it helped me fight reality, adversity, and I look at it as, you know, just learning experience. My motivation comes from my mom and my kids, you know, and just knowing the talent that I have, and you know, the things that I did in my past, you know, to prevent me from being even, you know, bigger. I feel like, you know, it just motivates me, and to hear guys say, you know, he's this, he's that, that's even a bigger motivation. I bring special teams, whether it's gunner, punt return, kickoff return, a cornerback that's allowed to be on the island by itself, and a great team player. You know, just come, you know, work out hard, compete, you know, just do the simple and the small things that, you know, it takes to be a football player and a pro. Just take care of your body, eat the right food, and, you know, fly around and fly to the ball.
Pead, running back, St. Louis Rams.
With the 50th pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the St. Louis Rams select Isaiah Pead, running back, Cincinnati.
It was so surreal, man. I mean, you can't really put it into words, but the family was excited. You know, I got the phone call, and where I was at in the house, I didn't have signal, so I kind of, you know, tried to find signal, and the family was looking for me and trying to find me. I was kind of in a room, and then it came on TV, and you know, the house kind of went crazy. I was on the phone with Coach, and we couldn't hear each other talking, so he was like, "We'll call you back in about 2 minutes," and called me back, and you know, I did the whole media and whatnot, but it was great. Oh man, this is my favorite visit. I took about 6 visits, but this definitely was my favorite one. The camaraderie with the coaches and just the feeling I had here was great. And I've watched this program a long time. I don't have a favorite team. I didn't have one growing up, but this was a program I watched and kept up with. You know, the greatest show on turf. I definitely was a big fan of, you know, them and Marshall Falk, and along with other running backs, but you know, Marshall Falk and Isaac Bruce, Torrey Hall, all them guys. But people I wanted to pattern my game after. I think I bring a lot to the table at the running back position, as far as, of course, running back things, swinging out the backfield and running the ball, lining up at receiver, special teams, whether it's returning or going out to make a tackle. And I'm a football player, you know, and what you get out of me is going to be fast, you know, mentally strong person, somebody who knows the game of football and wants to be a student of it, is a student of it. And like I said, somebody who's real extensive, speed, you know, vision, and you know, really electric. You know, come in and kind of change the pace of the game from Steven.
Second and goal from the 3, inside, give to Jackson, who walks into the end zone for his second rushing touchdown of the afternoon.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get to work, you know, right now, tomorrow, and I want to learn. I'm gonna be in this hip pocket. I want to learn how to be a pro. I want to learn how to be a student of this pro game and how to longevity in my career like he has, and be, you know, mentioned for it. You know, you walk through these hallways and every other picture is a picture of him, and that speaks volume. And you know, hopefully one day I could walk in his same shoes, and even now compete with him, and you know, just put a little pressure on him. But you know, we're all teammates, and we're all here to win football games and turn this program around. I'm actually on the quarter system, and I haven't graduated yet, so I got a weekend of mini camp, and then I'm back home on my own with the playbook, and you know, basically just doing what they'll be doing here on my own. You know, I'll be on the phone with Coach every day, and we'll be going over install and stuff like that. But I'm ready to get after it right away. So as soon as my class graduates, which is June 7th, I'm here maybe that same night.
Trumaine Johnson, quarterback, St. Louis Rams.
With the 65th pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the St. Louis Rams select Trumaine Johnson, defensive back, Montana.
Excitement. I was really excited. Actually, when I got the call, Brandon called me first, you know, and I was like, Brandon, you know, you want to be a Ram? I'm like, yeah, I want to be a Ram. You know, I'm on the phone outside, you know, yelling. He was like, well, just hang on, you know, until, you know, Coach Fisher called you back. You know, when Coach Fisher called me back, I got the call, and I said, yeah, man, I want to be a Ram. I've been with Brandon 08, 09 at Montana. His dad used to come watch him play a lot. So I met Coach Fisher probably like 2 or 3 times. So, I mean, we got a connection already, but just to hear my name be called, it was a great feeling. Bring the table, I'm a cover corner. I can press, you know, I can play off also. I got recruited as a receiver, so my ball skills are there, and I can also tackle. Janoris is a great player, and just with me on the other side, I believe I'm a great player also. So it's going to be hard for teams to, you know, complete passes on this, either with Finnegan on there. So that's 3 back there. It's going to be hard for everybody else.
Bradford to the end zone, caught, hit the pocket, Chris Long with a sack. James Laurinaitis leading the charge. 10, 5, Jackson's in, touchdown, St. Louis Rams.
Isaiah Pead, running back, St. Louis Rams. Here we are about 5 o'clock in the morning, about to ride down to Joplin and you know, build up some houses.
Building 3 houses here in Joplin as part of the Governor's Habitat for Humanity Challenge in Joplin. Governor challenged all the sports teams to try to get down and remind people of just the rebuilding that needs to be done in Joplin. This is our 2nd trip in a year. We were here last July, 7 weeks after the tornado hit, to see the devastation and to help pick up debris. Now we're in the exact same neighborhood a year later, building houses. It's a great message of hope, a great sign, and I know our organization's proud to be part of the rebuilding process.
The town was destroyed for a few months. We didn't know how the best to approach things, and there was just so much to be done. But through the amazing work of so many volunteers and the hard-working community here, and the town is coming back every day. Buildings going on everywhere you look, and then we're not only going to have a town that's rebuilt, but a town that's better than ever. Well, we had all the Rams rookies here, and we had the cheerleaders here, and a lot of the staff who came. I think we have about over 100 people with the Rams who came down and worked. I know they had a long way to drive, and we had some rain this morning, but through all of that, we were still able to work on some homes. So thank you to all the Rams who came down.
We lost our house in the tornado. My mother and father lost their house in the tornado, and we've been living at the FEMA trailers. And we got chosen, we got blessed to be able to have Habitat for Humanity build us a house. It's unbelievable, and we're super excited. Excited to take a bath. There's a big bathtub, and to have a home. And we're really excited to be here. From the big, you know, disaster that happened, you know, it still hurts my heart to see the devastation, but it really brings my heart full of hope to see all these people out here pulling together to help rebuild what was taken. It's really awesome. I wish I could hug all of them. They took a 5-hour bus ride here. Their bus broke down, and they are still all full of smiles and working. You can hear the hammers going. So thankful for them to be here.
It's fun. It's fun because we're out here, you know, cracking jokes on the bus, cracking jokes while we're out here, but we're also out here for a good deed. And, you know, the community and the people who live in these houses that we're building are out here. They appreciate it, taking pictures and whatnot, and just explaining, you know, what everything's going on. But it's been a good trip.
So right now we're actually helping to put up the trusses that are going to go on the very top of the roof. So we're helping to actually build the roof of the house, which is amazing. We've been putting them up one by one, and they are extremely heavy, but I think once we're all done, we're going to be so proud just to know that we were able to help rebuild the house that someone lost in the tornado last year. And it's very sad, but it's been such a blessing.
Well, I think the most important thing is still remind people that we're here in Joplin. There's a need in Joplin. So many times after a natural disaster, people come down and they meet it at 6 weeks, they meet it 2 months, 3 months, and start to rebuild. Now we're here a year later and still reminding people in St. Louis how important it is to come down and help, how Habitat for Humanity needs volunteers, whether it's painting, building walls, helping with drywall, putting up plywood. There's a need everywhere in Joplin still, and it's not going to get done just with construction companies, just through the government. It's going to take volunteers just as it did a year ago.
Bradford to the end zone, caught, hit the pocket, Chris Long with a sack. James Laurinaitis leading the charge. 10, 5, Jackson's in, touchdown, St. Louis Rams.
Hi, my name is Paul Barra. I'm president of the board of directors at TASK, Team Activities for Special Kids, which is an organization that's dedicated to special needs children to provide them with athletic opportunities. Today we're here at the bowling alley along with all the 30-plus Rams rookies for a fundraiser for TASK, and we're having a really great time.
Well, this is rookie week, and we're out here just bonding together, out in the community with the fans and giving back to them, and also, bonding as well, so we can get this ball rolling, come up in this next season.
We're just having a good time with these kids. It's a great opportunity, just to, basically give back and, just spend time with them. I'm hoping everybody's having fun also and enjoying themselves.
And it's a good feeling, man. It really is, man. I'm blessed to be out here, actually. Just come out here and help these kids go bowling. It's tremendous. It really is. It really makes me happy out here.
Oh man, it's wonderful to see those kids, succeed and people clapping them on, and you just see their smiles on their faces when they do hit 1 pin or 2 pins. So it's inspirational.
The Rams' reaction with these kids, I think when you get to know these guys, you realize they're 21, 22 years old themselves, just graduated college, and they really identify so well with all these kids, both all the special needs athletes, along with all their parents, and it's great. They're absolutely blast to get to know. They couldn't be any more friendly.
Bradford to the end zone, caught, hit the pocket, Chris Long with a sack. James Laurinaitis leading the charge. 10, 5, Jackson's in, touchdown, St. Louis Rams.
Brian Quick, number 83, wide receiver.
Good, up the field. Go. Good, up the field. There you go, good.
I feel like, we did real good as a team. We got better. They put in a lot of, install in for us. A lot of things to remember. It just, it was great going out there and competing and having fun with my teammates. I just feel like we had a great camp. We did an upper body lift. We did sit-ups, bench press, different exercises with the bands. We had the weighted ball, and we did different drills with those, and then we had dumbbells. We did a lot of different things. It was great. It's different. This is my new home. These coaches, they're great. They know what they're doing. They're smart. So I feel like I just I'm just ready for them to take me to the next level. We did a lot of wide receiver drills. You know, we did a lot of drills with the quarterbacks. You know, we did one-on-ones, 7-on-7, team, you know, special teams. You know, I mean, we just got better. I feel like, you know, it was great going out there and competing, and you know, I'm just having fun. Coach Sherman is a genius. I mean, for me, definitely. You know, I'm just taking everything he does and, you know, and just adding on to, you know, just making myself better. And he knows a lot, you know, and that's the only way I'm gonna get better, is to trust him and listen and, you know, be coachable. You know, I'm just taking it all in. I feel like, you know, I just, you know, make sure I remember all the plays, you know, different techniques that Coach taught me, you know, on my routes, and don't jump off sides. You know, we have OTAs. Just go ahead and make sure that I remember everything, and, you know, just make sure, you know, I take that step forward to get better.
Hard work on three. 1, 2, 3.
Hard work.
Next week on Rams Nation, we take you inside our first-round draft pick's very first mini camp. We'll also take a look at one of our linemen's smooth rides and see how our cheerleaders spent their off-season.
Touchdown, Jackson. Big rush going down, Chris Long again. Yeah, left, hop.
An RBN production.